Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at Hawkgirl, issue 1. This is a 6-part mini-series from DC Comics in 2023. Written by Jadzia Axelrod, drawn by Amancay Nahuelpan, colored by Adriano Lucas, lettered by Hassan Otsman-Elhaou, edited by Dave Walgoes and Christy Quinn, covered by Amancay Nahuelpan and Adriano Lucas. Cover's really good. It's just a pin-up, doesn't tell you anything about the story, but it is well done. Now we meet this woman Maureen who is having some problems of some sort with her groceries. I don't know. And we get some backstory about her getting a magic necklace that grants her the ability to communicate with some lady and give her wishes. But of course there is a bargain that has to be repaid, and we don't know what it is till further on. It doesn't really matter. Then we cut to Hawkgirl, Black Canary, Power Girl, and Superman fighting these flame people that are encased in little suits of armor. They're really silly too. Haha. And we have to hear everybody talk about their personal drama and ask Kendra how she's doing because Hawkgirl just moved to Metropolis, so we have to have verbal diarrhea about how she's doing for like 5 pages. That's very exciting. She's obviously very lonely and bored, but she can't admit that because of some reason. Then we get this thunder-thighed chick named Galaxy who saves her, sort of, for some reason. And of course she's a mysterious stranger who has a pet corgi with her, because that's cute, right? Pet corgi, ha, funny and silly, right? Oh, that's so silly. So she helps defeat the monsters, and then Kendra goes and meets up with some side of the head shaved weird looking chick that's wearing a tie for some reason. And apparently they knew each other in college, and this lady's explaining that she's divorced now and she's gay and she's not sure if she's really a woman. And we have a little flashback of Kendra with her head shaved, wearing a Black Lives Matter t-shirt, because that needed to be in there as she yells F the police. And then of course they have to flirt a little. Kendra asks if she's this lady's type, but she's not looking for a relationship, so they're totally gonna hook up by the end of the series. And then we find out what happened to that other lady, and it's alluded to that the woman that gave her the necklace is actually from another dimension, and it's probably some fairy tale nonsense. Then we get some lesbians, the Galaxy chick and her lesbian partner who's a really fat black woman with dyed pink hair, and they smooch and Kendra shows up. This is stupid. This was so boring. There's this sort of introduction thing with the Maureen character that's told like a fairy tale, only it doesn't sound like a fairy tale and it's kind of pointless and boring. It goes a little too long too. All of this could have been condensed down. There's just so much pointless jibber jabber. I don't care about Kendra's college friend. I'm sure they're setting her up to be in a lesbian relationship, but what a completely ancillary character to have so much backstory in. There was just so much pointless talking in this. All kinds of affirmation for the characters, lots of rah-rah girl power stuff that is kind of pointless because female superheroes have been around a long time and they don't need this much validation to be good at their jobs. This was just more modern garbage. I don't know what the point of it was, but it was terrible. The art's not bad, but the story is so atrociously boring and ham-fisted with its messaging that it really lost me. There was absolutely no subtlety to this, no real sense of direction. It's so convoluted with constant talking, and it's all Twitter speak too. It's not how normal people communicate. It's this sort of pseudo-sarcastic hipster dialogue that you really only see from people on Twitter or from people that don't actually interact with normal human beings. This sort of Pacific Northwest Portland dialogue that doesn't exist outside of that area in the Twitterverse. So if you don't want to read that kind of garbage, this book is not for you. I am very offended that they charged me $4 for this. Like I said, the art wasn't bad, but it can't salvage such a complete waste of time of a story. So much of this could have been condensed down into very succinct, short dialogue exchanges early on in the book and then moved on. Instead, they've got to drag it out and pad the thing for several pages beyond its value. There is no sense of cohesion. There's very little in the way of plot development. It is just a complete mess. So I hated this book. I'm very angry that I lost $4 on it, and I probably can't give it away. So I'm not going to recommend it. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description to various support methods. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.